What advice would you give someone who is being abused?
One thing I would say to them, just leave that person alone. You don't know how lucky you are.
I'd say to them, why did you do it in the first place?
I would tell them to go away.
Don't keep it a secret. Tell somebody about it, because if you sit there and take bad treatment, abuse, verbal or physical, it's going to make you feel bad, but you need to let somebody know about it, whether it's a carer, a friend, a supporter, or, you know, say, at the drop-in, you just come and see me.
Yeah. To tell the staff and their parents will, if it's outside, if they can go to the police station.
If people are being abused, go to the police.
Or in other words, taken advantage of.
Yeah.
That's right.
So they, but be very careful, because if people, the types of people that will take advantage or will bully, sometimes if you approach them head on, their only reaction is to be violent at times, or even more abusive. So you have to be very careful about what you should tackle. Problems like that, but you've got to be very careful.
Definitely now, but school kids are mucking in about, or it's no right responsibility. Public, you can't do job done. I want to do, and then leave all the things about them, and the teachers come out. I have to stop them doing it.
If you were one of those teachers and you had to come out and tell those kids off, what would you say to them?
I would say it's no right to speak to me at the public.
I've just come back from Aldi's with my shopping, and these three boys were walking up Wilderness Hill, and they looked at me and said, "Oh, you old dog." And Tom said to me, "What did they call you?" I just said to them, "They just called me a dog," and I felt a bit upset about it. But I told Tom about it, and I felt much better.
I feel sorry for them, you know, because that is so sad, because they don't understand. But I think the normal person nowadays, a few years ago, a bit different, I think. But nowadays, I think people do understand a lot more.
Stop the bullying and stop taking advantage of other people. What would improve relationship in the community?
What you think would
improve relationship
with
disabled people
in your disabilities.
I mean, what will improve? I mean, if the people trying to get to know them more and trying to spend a little bit of time with them, I mean, then they will see like a big difference. Then they will see it like they deserving like a lot of chances.
Yeah.
What do you think would improve relationship with the disabled people in the community?
Education certainly is a key thing. So meeting people that are got disabilities, whether they're learning disabilities or any other physical disabilities, and a bit more integration in general day-to-day matters.
We're on a change, but I think it will take time. But I think the whole thing about people with learning disabilities being in mainstream schools means that children grow up seeing that there is no difference.
A lot of the other volunteers here are now used to you coming in, they'll come and talk to you, and that's what it's all about. It's integrating you, and that's why we've had you come and stay, you've done our boat trips, and we try and get you integrated with everybody else.
Well, things like the Disability Roadshow that we had at the Winter Gardens last year, people going to school, different groups going to schools, events, open events that the public can come to.
Today I've been helping out with Mencap and doing some trampolining. And again, just trying to get as many people involved in different activities and making as many activities open to everyone, regardless of any form of restriction, physical or learning abilities. I think it'll have a profound effect. I think it will encourage more involvement through volunteers. I think they'll see the benefit that they have on the people that they're working with. I think it'll encourage more of the guys that are turning up today to get involved in different clubs, and it'll increase networking between people as well, to be able to arrange multiple events like today. And so just to encourage involvement, full stop really, to get more and more people involved and enjoy the little bits we have to offer.
You do fantastic photography and you do lots of different things, art and things like that. And I think the way forward is to get you into the community and people see that and think, cool, they can take as good a photograph even better than what I'm taking. And then they realise that you can do a lot of things.
And sometimes we've got sort of a good eye, because some people with learning disabilities are quite clever in different ways.
Oh yes.
And people with didn't have learning disabilities, they can learn from us, we can learn from them.
Communication would be a bigger thing between agencies maybe, or between groups to organise more and more events like this, or to get more and more people involved with it, because I think it's really harder for people to get time out to do a club or commit to a club a week and things like that, whereas to be able to do lots of clubs in one evening or over a weekend, but doing it more consistently, say once a month, twice a month, something like that, might be more beneficial. So being able to organise that side a little bit more rather than just having flash events like today maybe that aren't quite as regular.
It's really unfair, to be honest with you, the way communities do treat people.
True.
And this is where I think if communities, other clubs in community areas were to have you there and to join in, people would realise that you're happy to join in, you want to join in, be part of the community.
Exactly. You think that, don't you, Ingrid?
Yeah. Every time we go to have a meeting, if they can come to the meeting, then they will know about their areas as well.
I think they can have more centres around here that they can go to.
If they could be in the community with everybody else, it'll help break down barriers as well. Special events doesn't help community, because otherwise people will come in and they'll be told, no, you can't come in today, it's a disability event.